Hey everybody, and welcome to today's show of Let's Talk in English on PTS and on the radio. Of course, my name is Gabe.
And my name is Andrea. What's your name? Well, we're glad that you joined us today.
And right now we're going to learn some key words in today's lesson called rich. Our first key word is rich. Say it with me. Rich. Kyle must be rich. He just bought a new sports car.
Our next key word is cash card. Cash card. Cash cards are a good way to pay for something.
Finance. Finance. Billy knows a lot about finances. He manages his money well.
Scan. Scan. Please scan your cash card to pay.
Useless. Useless. The book had useless information. It didn't help me at all.
It will help you to learn and say our keywords together again. Here we go. The first one is rich. Rich.
Cash card. Cash card.
Finance. Finance.
Scan. Scan.
Useless. Useless.
Well, those key words are not useless. They're very useful. They will help you. And now, I know something else that will help us. Finding out today's mission. Eddie?
Yes. You know, I am a very rich meerkat.
Right.
Yes, you are. You're rich. And you're also very useful, Eddie.
That's
Do you know
right.
why I'm rich?
Why are you rich?
Because I have so many good friends.
Yes,
Oh,
you do.
Eddie, that's sweet. So
And
you're
you-
not rich with money, you're rich with friends. Okay.
And you also have very many good missions. So what's today's mission?
Missions. Okay, today's mission. How much money is on the card?
How much money is on the card?
Well, let's see if we can find out in today's lesson right now.
Renee is in the diner with Simon's brother, Rich. He has come from the big city to visit his little brother. Simon comes in to pick up Renee after work. He is surprised to see Rich there. Rich gives Simon a big hug. Rich has a card and gifts for him. Simon's rich brother always gives him things. Rich tells Simon to open the card. Simon opens the card. It has a cash card and a gift certificate for a financial planner inside.
Well, we see in this Read It paragraph that someone has come back into the life of small town. And who is that?
Well, that is Rich. Rich is Simon's brother.
That's right, Simon's brother, Rich. And Rich is rich. Wait, those sound the same.
Well, that's true. They do sound the same. Many English words do. Here we see rich as a man's name. It's a short way to say the name Richard. You can say Richard or Rich.
And of course, rich has another meaning, and rich is one of our key words. Let's look at this word, rich. Rich. Now, if you are rich, that means you have a lot of money or a lot of things. You are rich.
We find out in our Read It paragraph that Simon's brother, Rich, is rich, and he always brings Simon and Renee many things.
So, if you are rich, maybe you like to give people many things or buy people things. If you are rich, you can do that. Well, let's look at this next set of keywords called cash card. Cash card. A cash card is like a debit card, and you can use it like cash.
You have to pay money for a cash card. I can buy a cash card for $500, and then I can use the card until all of the $500 are gone.
And a cash card is a lot easier to carry than carrying a lot of money around.
You're giving me more gifts to help me plan my finances. Thank you, Rich.
You're welcome. One day, you will be rich like me.
I don't want to be rich.
So, what is this card?
It's a cash card. They are popular in the city. People say they are the new debit cards.
How do you use it?
You scan the card when you pay for something. Then the money is taken from the card.
Well, we see that Rich once again gives Simon something that will help him plan his finances. Do you think Simon is very happy about this?
Simon doesn't seem very happy about all of this. Rich is always giving him things and always giving him money, always helping him, even when he doesn't want it.
That's true. Well, we want to help you learn the keywords from this conversation. The first one is finance. Say it with me. Finance. Now, when you talk about finance, you are talking about anything that has to do with money. Buying things, saving money, using money, investing are all part of finance.
That's right. Anything that has to do with managing your money are your finances. And so you can plan your finances.
And it is important to plan or to think about your finances. Well, friends, let's look at that next key word here. It is the verb scan. Scan. Now, when you're using a credit card or a cash card, the person at the store will scan your card. When you scan a card, that means a light is used to read all of the information on the card.
That's right. And if you scan something at a store, then the computer there knows that you are paying for something. Of course, if you go to a library and want to borrow a book, then they might scan the back of your book so you can take it out.
Or they also might ask you to scan your card. Then you just move your card across something.
How much money is on this card?
I put $500 on this card for you.
That's very generous.
Rich, this card is useless in small town. We don't have any cash card machines.
Use it when you visit me in the big city.
Rich!
You boys must be hungry. Let me get you some chocolate cake.
You have a great wife.
Yes, I do. She's better than all the money in the world.
She's better than all the money in the world. Well, we see how Simon feels about money here as well. Hey, it looks like we found the answer to our mission in this conversation. The mission is, how much money is on the card?
How much money is on the card? Well, Rich put $500 on the card.
Wow, that is a lot of money. Renee says that Rich is very generous. If you are generous, that means you like to give things to people or give money to people, and you do it happily. You're generous.
But Simon says that the cash card is useless because they don't have cash card machines in small town.
So it's useless. Well, this key word isn't useless. I mean, it is. The key word is useless. Say it with me. Useless. If something is useless, That means you cannot use it. There is no way to use it.
It's useless. Now we see L-E-S-S at the end of this word. When we see that at the end of English words, it means without or doesn't have. If something is useless, it doesn't have a use.
That's right. If something is useless, it has no use. If something is hopeless, it has no hope.
If someone is jobless, they have no job.
Well, we do have hope right now.
That's right.
And a job.
Inspector E.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mrs. E. Do you remember what Renee says is better? Let's look again at this week's lessons together. The earlier you start, the better. 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 Max, Renee, and Sarah are talking about money. Renee tells Sarah, the earlier you start learning about money, the better. Now, Sarah needs to learn about money as soon as she can. We can also just say the earlier the better. The earlier the better. The earlier you do something, the better it is. We can also use this phrase in this way. The more, the merrier. The word merry, M-E-R-R-Y, means happy. So the more you have, or the more people there are, the happier, the more merrier you will be. Now let's look at some examples. If someone asks you, "Can I bring my friend to your party?" you can reply, "Sure, the more the merrier." Or if someone asks you, "When will you go to bed?" you can say, "Oh, the earlier the better." Now, the earlier you practice English, the better it will be for you. So remember, use it or lose it. This is Mrs. E signing off.
Conversation replay. Renee is in the diner with Simon's brother, Rich. He has come from the big city to visit his little brother. Simon comes in to pick up Renee after work. He is surprised to see Rich there. Rich gives Simon a big hug. Rich has a card and gifts for him. Simon's rich brother always gives him things. Rich tells Simon to open the card. Simon opens the card. It has a cash card and a gift certificate for a financial planner inside.
You're giving me more gifts to help me plan my finances. Thank you, Rich.
You're welcome. One day, you will be rich like me.
I don't want to be rich.
So, what is this card?
It's a cash card. They are popular in the city. People say they are the new debit cards.
How do you use it?
You scan the card when you pay for something. Then the money is taken from the card.
How much money is on this card?
I put $500 on this card for you.
That's very generous.
Rich, this card is useless in small town. We don't have any cash card machines.
Use it when you visit me in the big city.
Rich!
You boys must be hungry. Let me get you some chocolate cake.
You have a great wife.
Yes, I do. She's better than all the money in the world.
Calendar phrase.
No, Andrea, I'm all out. There's nothing in my pockets. Do you have any money?
No, Gabe, I just have a piece of paper. I don't have any money.
Oh, well, I'd like to have some money in my pockets. Hey, let's learn our calendar phrase. The calendar phrase is, do you have any money?
Do you have any money?
This is a question that you can ask if you're wondering if someone has money. And let's go and see this calendar phrase right now.
Do you have any money?
Do you have any money?
Hey, Jan, do you have any money?
Yes, I do. Do you have any money?
No, I don't. Can I borrow some money?
No.
Why not?
You spent your money on tea. You should have saved your money.
I know. Do you have any money?
Yes, but it's for my lunch. Sorry, Dan.
Do you have any money?
Do you have any money?
Well, that was useful. Hey, now it's time for us to find and listen to the question of the day. Eddie?
From me, the rich mercat.
Yes, Eddie, the rich mercat,
Thank
will
you.
give us the question.
Okay, the question of the day. Do you want to be rich? Why or why not?
Do you want to be rich? Why or why not?
Well, I don't really want to be rich. I just want to have enough money and manage it well. But I guess being rich would be nice.
Well, it might be nice. Okay, everybody, thank you for joining us here on Let's Talk in English,
We're on PTS and the radio.
where money is not the most important thing. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.
English is, right?
Yes, well, right.